here. So we're going over Mercy. Now, for those of you in chat who have not seen me review a Mercy, you're in for a treat because we have a good time. Because when we review Mercy, we are literally actively going out of our way to smash the stereotype. Mercy players, if you are not hustling your butt cheeks off, sweating and like sweat pouring from your brow as you're maximizing your APM, damage boosting, positioning perfectly, pocketing everybody, pocketing people who are doing things, right? Then I'm going to flame the crap out of you. Mercy players are simultaneously the most bullied community and simultaneously the most lazy community in all of Overwatch. Now I'm hard stereotyping there. I'm just spitballing. And it's because the class has this stigma of oh, you just have to get carried by your team. So what this does is, like Elo Hell, it says, oh, it's just my team, there's not a whole lot I can do, so then I guess, you know, I just hope I get lucky. And then what happens is the Mercy players bot out. They stop thinking about what to do better, they stop thinking about like what I need to improve, and they just go like that. So what we do is we say, that's false. You can absolutely climb and improve all the way to GMS Mercy, one-tricking Mercy if you want to. There's just a lot of skill curve that just doesn't get discussed. And no, the skill curve isn't just surviving. It's also about effectively aiding duels. In other words, helping the right person, whether it's damage boost or healing, at the right time. Now, I'm not saying any of this about Crash in particular. I'm sure Crash is a great Mercy and Crash is hustles and all that stuff. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at, is Crash hustling enough? Is Crash making the right decisions? Could Crash play better? We're going to find out. So the first thing first here is the number one rule is chat. If any of you have seen me VOD review Mercy before, who do we pocket as Mercy? The person doing stuff, exactly. Not Echo, not Ryan, not Genji, the person doing stuff. Now, normally, that's going to be Echo. High damage heroes that put out a lot of damage always benefit more from damage boost. But if your Reinhardt, your Zarya is nanoed, your Genji is blading, your Reinhardt is in the middle of the enemy team, but your Echo is mispositioned, then you would not damage boost your Echo. You only damage boost people who are doing things. And if you're damage boosting people who are not doing things, then you're wasting your time. And that's the challenge of Mercy, is making that decision in the heat of the battle and swapping. Okay, it's Echo. Okay, now it's back to Genji. Okay, Echo is good position, back to Echo. Now, Echo is the highest damage hero on your team. She's very mobile. She likes having a pocket. Most of the time, you'll probably be damage boosting your Echo. But do not say, I damage boost Echo. Do not. Watch. Don't pocket, just support. Well, sometimes you pocket. Most of the time you might pocket. But you need to have the self-awareness to know when you should not be on her and when you should. And the problem is with most Mercies, they'll see a Junkrat, they'll see a Widow, they'll see a Genji, they'll see an Echo, and they turn brain off and they just beam that person until somebody else is critical. And you lose self-awareness and you lose a lot of value doing that. So right now, we should absolutely be pocketing Echo because Echo is the only one doing things, but we're not pocketing Echo. And so we're already off to a bad start. Okay, full HP, damage boost, damage boost, damage boost. Do you see this here? You could reasonably say, hey, my Ryan is kind of doing stuff, but not really. Not really. And then keep in mind also as well, like if you damage boost your Ryan, what value does he get out of it here? Does he get anything out of the damage boost here? Do you think that he needs the additional healing here? Who do you want your Ana healing right now? Your Echo or your Ryan? The reason that you pocket Echo isn't just the high damage, it's also because it's easier for your other supports to heal the Ryan most of the time. Now, that might depend on if you're running like Zen Mercy, where you just like your Zen to keep Orb and Echo, and then you can pocket Ryan because you do more healing than Zen. But if you're playing with an Ana, or with a BAP, or with a Moira, you're going to be healing your Ryan. Or healing the off angles, excuse me. Holy cow. Okay? So this is concerning. We're not even looking at the Echo, and now the problem is done. Because we were too slow to pocket who is actually doing something, and the squishy that was doing something, because our beam matters more to a squishy than it does to a Ryan. Now, even though we will pocket the squishy now, what's the problem, chat? Echo's out of the fight. Exactly. Now she's not doing anything. You would love to have Echo stay here. Maybe this isn't a great position for Echo to be against double hit scan, but you'd love Echo to, we'd love Echo to be aggressive. But now it's too late. You'll heal her back up, but she's already out of the fight. And so you're already starting off on a bad note here. And you're still healing your Ryan. Now you would definitely heal your Ryan, even though Ana might be pocketing her, because Because you know, a critical target generally just requires healing. Like you might be like, okay, Echo, I gotta leave you for a second because my Ryan is critical. That's okay. But we were pocketing Ryan before he was even critical. And at this point in time, definitely get off of your Ryan. Let your Ana do the rest of the work. Please pocket your Echo. Please pocket your Echo. Please pocket your Echo. Okay. Now, chat. Who should our Mercy pocket right now? This is an excellent opportunity to actually discuss the concept here. But yeah, Zarya. I would definitely pocket Zarya here because she needs healing, but she's also in the middle of the enemy team. Now, obviously, you could go, okay, do I damage boost? Do I heal? It doesn't matter. If you can heal her and then immediately swap the damage boost as soon as she gets full HP. The point being is that your beam, you are in a position and your beam is connected to somebody who might at any point in time need damage boost or need healing. Remember what we always say, the person that often needs damage boost is also the person that's more likely to need healing at any point in time. Because if the Echo is aggressive, she's going to need damage boost or want damage boost, but she also might at any point in time need healing because she's aggressive. Good job. Now swap off of her immediately. Personal bubble, she's basically fine. Now you should be swapping either to damage boost on Zarya, or you look at the battlefield and you say, hey, my Echo is also now an aggressive. And if I have to choose between damage boosting my Zarya or damage boosting my Echo, because my Echo is a squishy, I probably want to damage boost my Echo, and she's got high damage as well, right? So you make this decision, right? But now that they're both equally positioned, you probably go with the Echo. But you hard tunneled on your Echo, and now you're tunneled on your Zarya. Heal the Ryan, but chat, why would you not heal Ryan here? Because you guys are big braining like, okay, well, he has a shield, or well, you know, we'd rather have Nano than Valk, so you want to feed more ult charge to your Ana. Those are all fair points, but I want you to focus less on that right now, and the more important thing, which is the Ryan is not doing anything and doesn't need to be doing anything right now. That's the other thing. He doesn't need to be doing anything right now. He's not going anywhere or doing anything. The Echo is. Pocket the Echo. Do you see the lack of awareness here? Can you imagine playing any other hero than Mercy and doing this? I want you to pretend we're playing Zenyatta right now. This is what you're doing as Zenyatta.
Let me get you patched up. Hi.
Can you imagine that? That would just be absurd. Like you'd be like, what is this? What is this Zen doing? Fine, good pocket. Again, Echo is your pocket of choice because of the high damage, but also look at her positioning. She's playing very aggressive, so she deserves your pocket. A little slow in the heal there. Would have liked to quickly heal up and the damage boost again. Nice. Do we like what we've seen? Do we like, is this so far so good? I mean, I'm not going to give you guys time to answer, but think about it, right? We're damage boosting somebody who's N. We're damage boosting a squishy so that our Ana can heal the tanks because she's better at that and we're better at healing squishies. And we're damage boosting the highest damage target on the field. Yeah, the movement's not very good. We're a little slow with the beam and breaking beam, but like what we're like, so this is mechanically bad Mercy play, but the decision making is good, right? That's what we'll. And I don't love this here. Again, I don't love that. Again, we're healing a Ryan who's not critical when her Echo is N. But I would rather have this than healing a Reinhardt here AFK while her Echo is going in. But it's still, like right now, your Ryan is okay. He's not critical. Focus on keeping your Echo in. Because again, look at your Echo. This brother's about to go after a Zen. She needs all the help that she can get. I'm concerned about your Echo. And again, do you see how she backs out? Ooh, that was really close. That pretty should have gotten a kill there. Okay, try and get off your Ryan as quickly as you can. As quickly as you can. Like, I would already be off my Ryan. He's behind a corner. He's under no pressure. He's no longer critical. Instantly go back to your Echo. We're still on Ryan. Even with Valk, I know the bait is that unless there's literally like 5 members of your team literally all grouped around your Ryan, it's not worth it. Valk, the value of Valk isn't only because you get side chain beam. It's the additional healing, the additional mobility, the longer beam length as well. So you guys get double the beam. I mean, look at this. This is like ridiculously long beam. So don't feel bullied into only Valking your tanks. Like, again, you almost lost a squishy there because you're tunneled on your tank. And look at your Echo. Go for the res. Do it. Yeah. And you can frag out. I mean, unironically, yes. Don't know what I want to do here. So I can understand your hesitancy, especially because you're down your Rhine to follow up with this Echo. Because she's got a copy, and you know she's just N, and I don't know if you as Mercy want to be in. So maybe you go to this is okay. You're not gonna win this, I don't think. and I certainly went pistol. This is way too far off a range, and there's no squishy heroes. Like, pistol's only good especially if there's like a squishy hero, low HP and close, or if you're valking. This is not good pistol. So this is a situation where I want you to stay with Echo, because you're like, well, my Echo's not really doing something, but she's about to do something, and ultimately your team is too far split from the Echo, so you do have to pick and choose. So this is fine. Drop. Close. Heal. Hello? 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 Oh, jeez. You are very clunky. You are very, very clunky. Very clunky. Look at this. You're still damage boosting. Now you start to heal, but the beam breaks. You turn around like, where's my Echo? You beam your Genji. You beam your Echo too late, and then right as she peaks, she's at 160 HP, and she gets 2-tapped. Now, could you have stopped that? No, not really. But it's another example of you being very lazy and slow with your beam. This is why I'm very hard on Mercy players. You look at the awareness and the fluidity of this, and you're like, there's no way this is high plat. Like, if you look, can you imagine a Genji or an Ana player having this like lack of awareness at 2900? Now, that's not to say that Mercy's an easy hero. She's not, especially once you get her out the plat diamond region. She starts to get tricky, okay? But there needs to be a lot more hustle in other aspects of your gameplay. You might be, so far your reses have been good. Your positioning has been kind of shaky. You at least have looked to pocket people. Your decision making has been okay. Your Valk was good earlier. So there's been a lot of good things, but some of the really basic, like easy stuff is just is concerning me. Like it's like seeing like a world like record gymnast who can't do a somersault. It's like you can do everything, but he chokes on the somersault. It's like, come on, man, like fix that. Like that we shouldn't be seeing this in high plat. And again, like why are we damage boosting my Genji here when we have an Echo as a better angle? Like, maybe if this was an Ashe, I would damage boost my Ashe because the sightline is nice and long over my Echo even. But you're not even thinking about this right now. And again, we're still very slow in the damage boost versus heal thing. We're still very, very slow. But chat, do we kind of see what I'm talking about when we're talking about like Mercy play absolutely has impact? Like, you just let your Zarya die. Your Zarya is absolutely doing something, probably something a little too aggressive. You're gonna pistol, that's fine. But then you just walk away. Instead of pocketing your Zarya, letting her build charge, letting her poke, maybe, you know, build more of that grav, slow them down from touching, you just walk away. So there's a large proportion of major errors in your play. And you guys are not going to cap. Unfortunate. GG's. Like, you have to think of, like, and people always blame Mercy as like, oh, you can't carry with Mercy. Listen, it's the same with any hero. Like, with any DPS or Ryan, like a DPS is only good as the space he gets. Now he can make the most of the space that he does get and win 65% of his games. A tank is only good as a DPS and support follow-up. He creates a lot of space and does so without dying and pushes out the right angles, and they still lose a fight. Sucks, happens, go next, right? Mercy, you could be perfectly pocketing, rezzing, everything, being at the perfect place at the right time, not dying, using good use of your Valk, and still lose a fight. But no hero, the difference between Mercy and other support heroes is it feels like you're doing less, which is why people get lazy with it. But you're absolutely contributing a great deal. You have to think that, like, every time you pocket the right person, you just increase the chance that you guys win that fight by like 1 or 2%. Every good decision is another 2%, another 2%, another 2%, right? Now, I'm not gonna be dogmatic about that number, obviously. Like, I have no idea. But I'm telling you, there's so many times that we've seen in these fights where you could have, like, you lost this fight because your Zarya died. Unironically, the biggest factor in you losing this fight was your Zarya dying. Not even the shatter. Like, it went downhill before even that. Like, you guys weren't going to win that fight anyway. Your Zarya died. Your Zarya died because you didn't give her pocket. So you can look at this and be like, you threw this fight. You threw the fight. You could also argue that you wasted the Valk and you threw the fight. And that's just one fight. With your Zarya staying alive, you guys win that fight. It'd be very difficult to lose that fight. You might still lose it, but you're significantly less likely to lose it. And I'm not saying it's easy. It's not. But it's something that you have control over. Ooh. That's why I'd be very, very careful of when your Echo goes in for copy, because she's going to go in, and she should. But, yeah, problematic. Isn't really doing much.
should be
This is where it gets to be a little bit trickier. I would probably still damage your Hanzo because he's got a decent angle, but you could reasonably damage boost your Zarya here as well. Again, why are we beaming a Zarya, a Ryan who's full HP, bubbled, has shield, while we have a Zarya who's N and a Hanzo who's N? Enough with the tank pocket. This is brain dead Mercy gameplay right now. I'm taking the kid gloves off, okay? We're putting on like the Muhammad Ali replicas, okay? This is brain dead Mercy gameplay right here. We do not give this a pass. You get no pass. Go straight to jail. This is also brain dead Mercy gameplay. You have people who are actively engaging, doing a lot more than Mercy pistol damage, or who would be doing a lot more if they had damage boost. Good pocket. Nice pocket. That's what I'm talking about. Damage boost versus heal. This person could have benefited from damage boost, but they also needed healing almost instantaneously because they were so aggressive. Now swap. No, do not swap to your Rhines. Okay, there you go. Damage boost. Nice. There you go. There you go. Yes. Where have you been all my life? No, no, no. Ooh, get off main. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Ah, la, 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 la. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, la, 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 la. Okay, okay. That was a little uncomfortable there. And please stop playing out in the middle of the field. Again, why? You've got an Echo and a Genji. Both are about the same health level, but the Echo is more aggressive and does more damage. Why would you prioritize a Genji over an Echo here? The Genji is missing, what? Like, 7 or 10 HP? Again, we're on Rhine. Now you need to pocket Zarya, but you've already fallen behind an Echo pocket. You see this? This Pharah should not get away with this. You're not even looking for your Echo. You're not even looking for your Echo. Now you're pistoling. Ah! Okay, we're gonna stop right there. Okay, so before I am overwhelmed with a fit of fury and I start rapidly punching my computer, we're gonna stop right there. The main issue with you as at Mercy is you are lazy with who you pocket, and the micro thing is we need to break that nitty habit of doing the pistol swap at inopportune times. It needs to go. Now there's some issues with Valk and positioning, and that's fine. You know what? It happens. Don't worry about it. Okay. Here's the thing. The thing with the Mercy play is if you started actually thinking about who you should start pocketing, a lot of these issues would fix themselves. Like some of the positional stuff, instead of like being too slow to heal or damage boost, it's because you're just tunnel vision, you're just botting out. You're just, you're not even thinking. You need to think to play this hero. You understand me, chat? You need to think to play this hero. If you do not think and play this hero, you are getting like a minuscule percentage out of what Mercy should be doing in a team fight. And yes, you will lose a lot of games. You will lose games. So your challenge is going to be looking at the battlefield and making the proper decisions. And we've seen you're capable of it. You've been very good at healing critical tanks. Very good. You have attempted to pocket Hanzos. You've attempted to pocket Echoes. You've healed your Squishy when they needed healing, like the Ana when she needed healing, so she didn't have to nade herself. So you already have the checklist down, and you seem to be doing a decent job of damage boosting or healing who is aggressive, but you do it very inconsistently. So inconsistently that you're losing fights that people you should be pocketing. So I need you to hustle more with your pocket choice. We're going to single-handedly viva la revolution, comrade. We're going to completely revolutionize the way Mercies are being played and like get these Mercy players to hustle, because there's so much value left in this hero that is not being exploited.